Hey, Radiant Souls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Today I am starting something I'm going to call Frequency Fridays because I plan to release the videos on Fridays. And I want to look through my Oracle card deck with you and allow my team of guides to dive a little deeper into the wisdom behind the cards. So I'm kind of asking them week to week what feels relevant for us all right now. What do we want to dive into? And the topic that came up today was stillness. So I'm going to show the card on the screen. I would hold it up. I'll hold it up too, but it gets a little glary. It's hard to see from such a distance. What I find interesting about this is kind of paradoxically, it is one of the busiest patterns in the deck, one of the busiest cards. And so it's stillness, but it has all of this energy within it. There's the lines at the top, kind of squiggly lines. There's the different grids that look like things are stuck. And then there's the rainbow light in the center and all the different patterns. To me, it also feels like very grounding because there's a lot of green and in here, which feels like I just need to pull things down and be still. But it's almost a card when I look at it and when the art came through for it, it's anything but still. It's all this movement. And so I think behind stillness is the potential of what stillness can do for us. And that's what the team wanted to talk about today. So I will let them come through with their message and I'll see you afterward. Enjoy. Hello, bright and beautiful beings. We invite you today to sit with us in stillness and investigate, explore the meaning of this word energetically with us. For many of you, stillness feels scary. It may feel boring. It may feel dull. It may feel like a white piece of paper that has nothing upon it and is intimidating. We would ask you to consider it as almost the opposite condition of those that we listed. For being in stillness is being saturated with all that is. And it is from that saturation point that you can find resonance with your next you, your next opportunity, your next love, your next creative project, your next passion. It is, in some ways, the energetic dressing room that allows you to see what it is that fits. But if you do not slow down long enough to find your stillness, there are bits of you floating around, not coalesced with all that you are. And so in the stillness, we would ask you two questions. What resists stillness? And what persists in stillness? And then from either of those answers, what feels valid, what feels right for you, what feels like it should continue, what feels resonant. So if something resists your stillness, why? Why is it not something that wants to breathe and be? What is the urgency that you're feeling? What is the fear behind it? And look for the lesson within that, for it is teaching you something. And then for something that persists in stillness, by that we mean it feels like it doesn't want to budge. It doesn't want to move. It doesn't want to gain momentum. So why is it persisting with you? What is its lesson in becoming or remaining stagnant? Stillness is the great teacher. It is the great evaluator. It allows you to be fully in the moment, filtering out that which is no longer serving you and filtering in that which feels correct. But if you do not pause within that stillness, you cannot really feel into or evaluate those different conditions for yourself. So what resists stillness? And don't just say you. What within you resists stillness and what within you persists in the stillness? What is stodgy, stuck? And allowing yourself to take measure of that, to weigh both of those out and find the lessons within. And then that allows you to be more fully seated in your flexibility, more able to find capacity to move in an aligned way. We hope you found this helpful. Be blessed, dearest friends. What resists and what persists? I love that teaching. And it's really hard to be in the moment and do that kind of evaluation. But I think the more that we practice it, and just looking at, like, for me, when I say what resists and what persists, it's almost like what's sticky. What I see it as those little Velcro balls that you throw at a dartboard. Like, what's going to bounce off of there and what's going to stick? And if it's sticking, why? Why is it something I can't release? Do I still need to be holding on to it? Just because it's stuck doesn't mean it's bad, but I want to understand why. I want to know, like, what's impacting me energetically, spiritually, psychically. What's going on with all of that? Is it someone else's stuff? Is it my lesson to learn? Is it ancestral? Like diving deep. And so just making a practice to sit in stillness every day and say, what's hanging around in here with me? Feel through it, learn the lessons from it, distill those lessons, distill the lessons out from that, and allow yourself, like they said, to have that capacity, to have the flexibility that allows you then to take aligned action on the things you want to take action on. So I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if, like, would you like to continue forward with Frequency Fridays? Just a quick little check-in on some of the messages. I hope you will. And I thank you for joining me today. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.